So let's say you are given a problem like this. The integral of 8x minus 12 times 4x squared minus 12x raised to 4 with respect to x. Now, in conventional terms, in conventional ways, we need to expand first this yung apat na terms. But it's quite hard to do. I mean, it's really hard to do. So, we can use U substitution for this. So, U substitution is just simply replacing a term or a factor or any by with a variable so that it'll be easier to evaluate. So we're just letting something be equal to something. Now, by looking at this integral, we know that 4x squared minus 12x raised to 4 is a problem nga kasi mahirap siya i-evaluate. So now, let that uh, we can let that we can simplify that using U substitution by ano ba yan? Wait. Oh no. Yan. We can let that equal to 8x. We can simplify that to 8x minus 12 multiplied to U equal to 4. U raised to 4. If you noticed, we let the inside variable, inside term be equal to U. So now, we can write it as U is equal to, we now know that U is equal to 4x squared minus 12x. Now, may dx pa pala to sa dulo. Now, we cannot integrate this with respect to x kasi we've let something be equal to U. Now, we are integrating with respect to x. But we can't do that kasi hindi natin pwedeng i-integrate yung U with respect to x kasi wala namang x yung U, diba? Now, in order for us to solve that, we need to take first the derivative of U. Now, we know that U is equal to 4x squared minus 12x, the inside function. Now, if we take the derivative of U, using the power rule, is now denoted as du is equal to 4x squared, 8x pala, sorry. 8x minus 12 with respect to x. So it's lalagay natin dyan. The derivative of U is equal to 8x minus 12 with respect to x. So du is equal to 8x minus 12 dx. Now let us look back at our original given. Sukla ko lang to. Yan. If we look at this one, we can see something familiar. Kasi if we arrange this problem, let's say ito, we can arrange it such that the U raised to 4 will be first muna. U raised to pangit ang U. U raised to 4 multiplied to 8x minus 12 dx. Now, wait lang. Rewrite ko lang ulit. 8x minus 12 dx. Now, looking at this problem, we can notice this part. 8x ang kapal. We can notice that 8x minus 12 dx is equal to du. See, 8x minus 12 dx is equal to du. So, we can replace this one actually with du. So, instead of 8x minus 12 dx, we can replace now that with du. Now, tanggalin ko na to. Now, it's much simpler to integrate this problem. It is much easier to integrate this problem compared to this one. Now, using Let's just rewrite this one. So it's gonna be u raised to 4 du. So now it is much easier to integrate this problem using the power rule. The power rule for integration. So it's gonna be uh, u raised to 4 du will be equal to u raised to 4 plus 1 divided by the numerator, ay the exponent pala. So that's gonna be 4 plus 1 is equal to uh, u raised to 5 over 5 plus c. So is it our final answer? Is the integral of 8x minus 12 multiplied to 4x squared minus 12x raised to 4 is equal to u raised to 5 over 5 plus c? No. Kasi meron pa tayo, 'di ba? We know that we've let the variable u equal to 4x squared minus 12x. So we can actually rewrite this as is equal to, we know that u is equal to 4x squared minus 12x and dito sa taas. So it's gonna be 4x squared minus 12x over 5 raised to 4 plus c. So this is our final answer dapat for the integral of 8x minus 12 multiplied to 4x squared minus 12x raised to 4. Ay, joke lang. Hindi pala raised to 4. Raised to 5 pala. Sorry. Ayan, lagay natin. Raised to 5. So, that is our final answer. Now, another example is this one. Basahin nyo na lang integral. Nakakatamad. Anyways, looking at this problem, we can notice that 4x squared minus 6x plus 7 raised to 10 is, we can let, is, tawag dito? Is very hard to evaluate. Kasi ano yan 10 terms, tapos trinomial, i-multiply mo sa isa't isa. So, using u substitution, we can let this inside variable be equal to u. So, it's gonna be 3 minus 4x. Oh my god, pangit ng x ko. Times u raised to 10 dx. Now, we can't really take the integral again kasi nga we are taking the integral with respect to x tapos meron tayong u variable. So, that is just simply impossible. So, first step is to get the integral, I mean to get the derivative of the u, of u. So, now, we know that u is equal to 4x squared minus 6x plus 7. Yan. Now, taking the derivative using the power rule, we know that du now is equal to 8x minus 6. Now, can we replace? So, can we already replace? Kasi, sabi natin, the derivative of u is equal to 8x minus 6. So, can we replace du immediately in the problem here? No, kasi no pa. Kasi wala pa tayong nakikitang du is equal to 8x minus 6 sa ating problem dito sa ating original given. So, we need to do a little bit of algebraic manipulation for us to get somehow a value or an expression that is equal to something inside this expression. Now, looking at the problem, we can see that 3 minus, we can see this 3 minus 4x. Now, we can now express du knowing that meron tayong 3 minus 4x sa loob ng integrand. So, we can express this one as 2 multiplied to negative 4x minus 3 plus 3. So how did we come up with negative 2? Kasi we are trying to achieve, kumbaga, we are trying to achieve, or we are trying to get this expression together with this expression. So that's what we're doing here. Now, can we already replace? Kasi meron na tayong negative 4x plus 3. Ito yun na yun, no? Can we replace this one already? Hindi pa, kasi meron pa tayong negative 2 dito eh. So we need to eliminate this negative 2 here. So now, we can divide both sides by 2 so that we can eliminate negative 2 in the right side. So that's gonna be negative 2, negative 2. Now, negative du over 2 is equal to 4x, negative 4x plus 3. Now, we have, with respect to dx pala, sorry. Nakakalimutan ko lagyan ng dx to. My bad. Sorry. Now, anyways, we now have, nakuha na natin yung goal natin kanina. Yung pagtabihin natin tong 3 minus 4x saka dx. Andito na siya, oh. Oh, ayan na siya. Binagbaliktad lang natin to. But it's simply the right the same expression. Now, pwede natin tong i-arrange. Burahin ko lang yung boxes. Pwede natin tong i-arrange. So it's gonna be the integral of, we know we've substituted this expression with u already. So we can write this now as u raised to 10. Now, u raised to 10 times 3 minus 4x dx. Now, we know that this expression 3 minus 4x dx is equal to, kalimutan ko yung box, sorry. Now we know that 3 minus 4x dx is equal to the expression du over 2, negative du over 2. So, we can now replace that. So, burahin ko muna to. Sorry. Ayan. So, we can now replace this expression with u raised to 10 negative du over 2. So that is the simplified expression for the integral. Kailan natin ito sa taas. Lalaki niya masyado. Yan. Yan, hindi na naintindihan. Sorry. Yan. Lagyan na natin ng dx, no problem. Now, how do we find it? Kasi may du over 2 tayo eh. So, how do we find the integral of this? Now, we know that this expression, negative du over 2, is just simply negative 1/2 multiplied to du. We know that these two are similar. So we can now expand this one. Kumbaga, express it as, instead of negative du over 2, we can now write it as, burahin ko ulit to. We can now write it as, wait lang. Yan. U raised to 10 times negative 1/2 of du. Now, it is much simpler to integrate this one using the constant multiple rule. So, using the constant multiple rule, we just need to take the negative 1/2 outside of the integrand. So, it's gonna be negative 1/2 of u raised to 10 du. Now, using the power rule, we can integrate this one further. So it's gonna be negative 1/2 times yan, may times dito sa kapag constant multiple. Ang constant multiple is just simply the integrand of AC, wherein c is a constant. So it's gonna be c multiply to the integrand ng a. So, ganun lang yung constant multiple. Anyways, using the power rule, we can now integrate this. So, that's negative 1 half multiplied to u raised to 10 over 10 plus 1 pala plus 1 over 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 but low, mukha siyang low, 10 plus 1. So it's gonna be burahin ko ulit to, 1 half, negative 1 half times u raised to 11 over 11. Now evaluating this, it gives us negative u raised to 11 over 22. So we just multiplied it. Now, we know that our u is equal to this expression, 4x squared minus 6x plus 7. So now we can replace. We can now replace. Yan. Burahin ko lang. Ito na yung final na answer. We just need to replace it. So it's gonna be, we know that that u is equal to this, so we can now replace it as negative 4x squared minus 6x plus 7 raised to 11 over 22. And don't forget your constant of integration c. So that is your final answer for the integral of 3 minus 4x times 4x squared minus 6x plus 7 raised to 10. So, ganun. So, let us now go over with indefinite integrals, and now let us go to definite integrals na. So, anyways, how we know that just by looking at the problem, we can let 10x squared plus x5 minus 2 be equal to u, kasi yun yung may mas complicated na process. Kaya may raised to 6 siya eh. So, we can let u equal to 10x squared plus 5x minus 2. Now, second step is to take the derivative of u. Kasi, we can't, diba? So, we can write it as the integral of 3 times 4x plus x4 times 10x squared plus x5 minus 2. Let na pala yung u. So that is just u raised to 6 dx. Remember that we're taking the derivative of u kasi we can't really integrate u with respect to x kasi wala tayong x along with the u variable. So, u, taking the u prime, or it's just the du, equal to 10x squared. Using the power rule, it's gonna be 20x. But 5x nilagay ko dito dahil x5 to. x5. So, that's gonna be 20x plus x5. Using the power rule, it's gonna be x4. 4x4 pala. Sorry. 5x4. Yan. And then the constant doesn't have the derivative of a constant is equal to 0. So, ayun. That is our du. So, can we already replace du in this problem? No. Kasi, not yet. Kasi, remember, our goal, since nag-substitute, lagi kapag, ang technique sa u substitution is always to substitute one variable and pagtabihin yung natirang variable. So, i-substitute yung isang term with u, then pagtabihin yung natitirang variable. So, we've already let 10x squared plus x5 minus 2 raised to 6 equal to u. Yung lang, minus 2 lang pala, wala na raised to 6. We've let this inside function be equal to u. So, now, our next goal is to pagtabihin etong term sa kahit yung dx na to. So that is our goal, kumbaga, sa u substitution. Now, using a little bit of algebraic manipulation with our given du here, we can express this one as 5 multiplied to 4x plus x to 4. Kasi pag multiply natin itong 5 na to, it's just the same as 20x plus 5x4. Nakakalimutan ko ulit lagyan ng dx sa dulo. Sorry. Remember that when taking the derivative, always put dx so hindi siya nakakalito. Ayan. Now, we have the same variable for we have the same term 4x plus x4 as the one given here. So we can write it actually as the integral of u, bakit 0 yan, 0, we can write this actually as u raised to 6 multiplied to 3 4x, oh my god, 4x plus x4 dx. And we have the exact same term 4x plus x4 dx equal to this. Hindi pa pala siya, sorry, may nakalimutan pa akong gawin. Since we are trying to, diba, express it this part, then meron na tayo nito. So we can divide both sides by 5 pala muna. Then now we know that du over 5 is equal to cancel 4x plus x4 dx. And now we have the exact same expression 4x plus x4 dx, and this one 4x plus x4 dx equal to du over 5. So now we can now write this one, instead na magiging ganito yung itsura niya, we can now write it as u, oh my god, ang pangit ng integrand, fuck, mukhang bulate. Ayan, u raised to 6 times 3, and the expression 4x plus x4 dx, we know that it's equal to du over 5. So we can just substitute du over 5. I hope you are getting it. Moving on, du over 5, we can write this one as simply 0 1 u raised to 6 times 3 1 over 5 multiplied to du. Kasi du over 5, pag minultiply mo, magiging du over 5 rin naman yan. Pag minultiply mo siya sa 1/5. So next step is that we simplify this one. We simplify this one. So it's gonna be u raised to 6 times 3 times 1/5 is just simply 3/5 of du. Now we can now integrate this one easily using the constant multiplication rule. So may constant tayo, ilalabas lang natin yan, 3/5, and the integral from 0 to 1 of u 6 plus 3/5. Ay, mali, wala na 3/5, du pala. So using using the power rule, we can now write it as 3/5 times u raised to 6, so it's gonna be u 6 plus 1 over 6 plus 1, so it's gonna be 3 over 5 times u6 u7 over 7. And now we know that u is equal to 10x squared plus x5 minus 2. Ito, andito. Malaki ng bilog. Ayan. So it's gonna be 3 u7, we're just simplifying, over 35. 5 times 7, 35. So we know that u is equal to this term expression, so it's gonna be 3 10x squared plus x5 minus 2 over 2 over 35 pala, sorry, 35 raised to 7. So since nakuha na natin yung indefinite integral niya, so is it our final answer? No, kasi we are asked to find it from 0 to 1. So ang nakuha natin yung value is just the indefinite integral. Now we need to find the definite integral, so we need to evaluate this expression. Fuck, we need to evaluate this expression from 0 to 1. So using this, we can just substitute 1 in every value of x's here. So ito, magka-calculator ako. So that's gonna be 3 times 10 1 di ka marunong mag 10 1 squared plus 1 raised to 5 minus 2, so raised to 7 over 35. What the hell? Sige, 409,968. 409,968. Hindi ko na sasama yung decimal And at 0 0 0 0 yun naman, negative 10.97. So it's gonna be negative 10. Hindi ko na nilagay yung decimal kasi masyadong mahaba. But in evaluating definite integrals, you should always consider the decimals anyways, kung hindi nyo pa rin naiintindihan ko paano nagkuha itong negative 10 and 409,968, it is just substituting 1 and 0 in our x's here. So that is just how. So using the fundamental theorem of calculus, which is the definite of the first part expressed as fa minus the integral of the second part, definite integral of the second part, fb, is equal to the area units squared. So using the fundamental theorem of calculus, we just subtract 409,968 minus negative 10. So we will come up with 409,968 minus negative 10. 409,978 square units. Always remember the square units. So that is our answer. Mali. Usog ko lang itong du over 5. So this is our final answer. The area and the area under the curve from 0 to 1 is equal to 409,978 square units. Remember, I didn't take account the decimals, but when evaluating definite integrals, you should always consider the decimals. So, approximately na lang lagay natin. Instead na equal, approximately. Kasi hindi ko sinama yung decimals. So, that is just approximately. Dapat. Yan, approximately. So, ayun. Square units, always remember when evaluating definite integrals. So, that's how you do U substitution with indefinite and definite integrals. So, good luck bukas. Bye-bye.